Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you what our sales funnel looks like for high-ticket dropshipping. So a funnel is classically something that looks like this, right? You're going to get a lot of leads in at the top, and then you're going to filter those leads through the funnel, and then you're going to get them out the back end of the funnel and serve them more funnels. So that's kind of what it looks like. And even send them to other people's funnels. And these kind of look like sales letters. So the first thing in the funnel is traffic methods. So traffic methods are like things like places like Google, Google Ads, Google Shopping ads, things like that. And you have places like social media, like Facebook, Pinterest, that kind of stuff. And we also have Instagram, if your niche is Instagram heavy. Places like YouTube and video. Other places like blogs and forums across the internet. And even like word of mouth and referrals. Okay, so all these different traffic sources are going to send traffic into our funnel from various places. Now, to understand traffic methods more, you have to understand like where the buyer is in their buying journey. So a buyer might be interested in just learning more about the product category. So the product category is the top level here. So most people in the very beginning, all they want to know about is like, what is the best, the best that, right? We call it like the best X. Best X is the keyword that you're going to be targeting for product categories, because people type into Google best electric fireplace, best bathtub, best infrared sauna, and what they want to know is number one, what is the infrared sauna? Number two, what brands are out there and what the website recommends, what are people buying and stuff like that. So this is the product category level. Most people will start here. Obviously, their buying journey will start here, and they'll do some research. And then once they get down to different brands, then they'll look at. Oftentimes, they'll then go down to this level, and they'll take a look at what brands are out in the fireplace world or the sauna world or whatever. And so, like just think about whatever you're buying. If you haven't been introduced to those brands yet, then you want to kind of have an idea which brands are better, which aren't. And a lot of times people even go straight from here down to the product level because these websites do actually recommend a lot of specific products. So I'll put that here is that this is the product level. This is the third level where somebody is finally making a decision, hey, I want this actual product, right? So a buying decision might go, a buyer's journey might go from there to the product and then back up to the brands and then choose maybe a different brand's product, or it might go down to the product and go back up to the category again and sort of look at other products and then come back down. So the buying journey can take all different steps and stages. We as human beings all have different ways of processing information. And so, but just understand that this is level number one, usually. This is level number, this is level number two. Not sure what happened. All right. And this is level number 3. And the reason I call these numbers levels is because we will be using these in our shopping campaign ads and in our Google search text ads for targeting search queries. Facebook ads are more for targeting interest-based, and Google is more for targeting search query-based. And with high-ticket products, the sales process can take quite a bit longer. Someone usually takes about a week or two or longer to go through and do all the research necessary and actually make a buying decision. So because of that, you can't really target somebody with a cold Facebook ad with high-ticket products just because they're not going to make that purchasing decision on the spot, whereas with like a $30 product, they might. With a $300 or $3,000 product, they definitely won't unless they just have ridiculous amounts of money. So, and most people don't, right? So, so Google shopping ads or Google search text ads is usually the best place to target because it targets the search queries. Now, you can target 3 different types of keywords with advertising and also with organics. So there's 2 different methods here. Advertising costs money and SEO doesn't. So, I'll put that over here. GA stands for Google Ads, which costs you money. And GO stands for Google Organic, which is free. Okay, so that's really important to understand. Is Google has at the top of their results, they'll have ads, and in the middle, they'll have the organics, and even at the bottom, they'll have more ads. Depending on the sidebar, they'll have more ads. Depending on the keyword, they might have location-based things like that. So, but Google is what we usually use to target stuff. So knowing that, you will be creating ads first and foremost for the product level, because this is kind of the low-hanging fruit. Somebody's at this level, chances are they're probably searching around on the internet for the best deal. So if somebody typed an actual product name, like a model name or a SKU number into Google, they're just looking for the best store with the best deal and the best offer and the most trustworthy one. And usually people like to buy from niche stores because they're the authority on that product, because high-ticket products are often quite complicated, and complicated products, they want to make sure that they're dealing with an expert who can help them before the sale to get the right one, and after the sale in case anything goes wrong with it. So usually people like buying from niche sites, and that's why we create niche-specific sites, even as low as a single product category, and really build that one category out with all sorts of content, because we can help them the best. We're the best salesmen for that product category, and so there you go. So we start there, and that's what I'll have you be doing is with your Google Shopping ads, is you're going to target shopping ads based on the product keyword. We're going to do that, and I'm going to show you in the next lesson how we go about doing that, and how the funnel works, and then after that, I'm going to show you how to set that up in the ads. But in the future, understand that there's different types of Google ads. We're going to also be doing search text ads, and they work a little bit differently. Google Shopping ads work with negative keywords, whereas Google search text ads work with positive keywords. But still, you're going to be using the same keywords to run both campaigns. It's just a different way of doing it. Google Organics also works a similar way. Google Organic works with product keywords, brand keywords, and category keywords. And so here's an example. So a product keyword will be like your product page, right? So your product page is going to be you're going to be targeting that product keyword, that SKU number, that model name on the product page. So if somebody types into Google, your shopping ad should show up, your search text ad should show up if it's a best-selling product, and you should show up in the Google Organics. That's the ideal situation. Plus, if you can make a YouTube video on that targets the same keywords, a YouTube video should pop up from you, and you should be able to show up, if they're on a social media channel. And you should also you should be in all different parts. And I didn't even add here is email. Forgot about that. But email isn't really like a search-based thing, but email is important for traffic, and you can send traffic from email. So anyway, so that's products, and then the next one is brand names, and brand names are going to be your brand collection. Okay, so collection pages in Shopify are going to show multiple products from that one brand, and you can make a brand collection, target that brand keyword, and have all that brand's products there, and then link to that brand keyword from all your blog posts and from emails and from social media, right? And people will even find it in the Google Organics. Okay, and then last but not least is the category keyword. These are the hardest to rank for because they're the most competitive usually, but these will be your category collections. Okay, and your category collections will have all the products under that one category from multiple brands, and it's going to usually be sorted by bestseller, and that's up to you. But if the customer lands on that page, what you should do first and foremost is introduce them to the category, and then show them some sort of buying guide or a link to a buying guide at least, so they can learn more about that category if they're not quite ready to go through and make a decision yet on which product they want to buy. So people, there's different types of shoppers. Some people just like to browse around. Some people like to actually learn a lot before they buy. So you want to make it good for both of those buyers. And so that's what we do on the category collections page. We do a mini buying guide with a link to a longer buying guide. And then we have links to other category pages. We have links to the brand collection pages within that category from that buying guide, and then also from this collection. And then we link to, of course, the best-selling products that we have, the top 10 within that buying guide. And those are here, and we can link to those specific product pages, which really helps us rank in Google Organics. So this is how the sales funnel works in the front end. On the back end, when somebody makes a purchase, and by the way, when they're in the process of making a purchase, you can actually add add-ons and upsells like on the product page, on the cart page, and then, of course, after the sale, which is what I'm going to talk about now. So after the sale, what happens is somebody lands on your thank you page. TY, thank you. And your thank you page is a cool place because you can serve that person more content with a video or with written content, and you can serve that person more offers. You can give them a discount code to get more, to purchase more products after the fact. You can offer them like buy 2 get a discount, buy 3 get a discount, that kind of a thing. You can offer them accessories to buy. You can offer them insurance. You can offer them white glove delivery. So there's a lot of different things you can do. You can offer those on the product page itself. You can offer them on the cart page as like a pop-up, and then after the sale. And you should be, because all these things are going to raise your average order value, AOV. And that's a key metric to keep in mind, because if a product you're selling is $1,500, but then you can tack on another $500 in value-added services to that, then your average order value is $2,000. And the margin on those value-added services is usually quite a bit higher than the margin on the product. So the margin on the product might be 10 or 20%, whereas the margin on the value-added services or accessories might be closer to 50% or more. So that's really important to know. So you can take a profit of like $300 to $500 on an order and turn it into like $700 to $1,000 just by having value-added services on the back end, right? And a great way to do that obviously is with the thank you page, and then also with email. And then also, if you want to get really advanced, with Facebook retargeting ads. Facebook retargeting ads, okay? And so all these ways are great ways to do it. You could even do YouTube retargeting ads. That's a little bit more advanced, even more. But for now, we're just going to work on having the offer on our thank you page and then having an email flow in Klaviyo so that you can target those people and then sell them more of those products or give them a discount to buy something else from your store right away, okay? And so again, you're going to send them into another funnel, which is what I talked about, more products or value-added services. Or maybe even, you can even send them even deeper down if they're a totally awesome fan of yours, like they just love your company. Then you can get them to refer you to their other friends, and then you can do that with an affiliate program. So there's all different levels of customers, people that just want to buy maybe a couple of other products from you, people are actually going to want to get more services, and then people that are just like going to buy everything from you and refer you to their friends and family. So those are really cool people to work with. And then the last thing you should do is on the very back end of this is actually come up with affiliate offers. So you might have seen this maybe if you've shopped on Vistaprint before, but on the very far back end of their funnel, they might have something like free magazine offers or free vacations, things like that. Things that aren't directly related to your niche sometimes, but they could be. And so affiliate offers are really cool. You can serve those by email and then just on the total back end of your funnel, that kind of stuff. And it just is a profit booster at the very back end. You shouldn't really be focused on that in the beginning, but later on you will. So this is kind of what the whole sales funnel looks like here for high-ticket e-commerce. And this is what we're going to be working on to build out. But first and foremost, let's get the Google Shopping ads going, because that's where the low-hanging fruit is. That's where you can make sales right away. And then we're going to build out your store and work more on the Google organic rankings, and then search text ads, and then all the other social media channels and traffic methods and stuff like that. And then we're going to interlink everything, okay, so that the customer can easily flow through your funnel. That's the goal, at their own pace. So if they're totally ready, they can just boom, purchase from you right away. If they're not, then they can bounce back and forth a little bit as much as they need to, and you can serve them emails in the meantime, and get them to come back to your store and send them to the different levels here right away directly. Okay, that's key. And when you can do that, then you can just get them right back into that spot in the funnel where they were, and then serve them all sorts of different products, value-added services, or get them to refer you on the back end, and then offer them affiliate offers. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, ask below, and get into the next video where I'll be showing you more what it looks like to set up these Google Shopping ads, which is going to be kind of your main source of revenue. I would say if there was one source of revenue that was more than any other cold lead channel, it'd be Google Shopping ads. So we're going to focus on that. It's kind of like an 80-20 thing. So let's get into it. See you in the next video.